Hello everyone, my name is Kenny Cormandy from the Airgun channel, My Airgun Reviews. As everybody knows, Google has pretty much castrated gun and airgun video revenues over the past year, and they no longer cover the cost of making these videos. I have set up a website with a description of how you can help, and I've also activated a PayPal account where people can make donations to help keep these reviews coming. I was funding them out of my own pocket, but over a year ago I was diagnosed with cancer. That has become very costly, and I can no longer afford to fund these videos out of my pocket. So if you want to make a one-time contribution or a monthly contribution, whatever you like, you just go to the description below this video, and there are links to both the website and the PayPal account. And this next review that you were going to see has been funded as much by donations as the ad revenues. My name is Kenny Cormandy, and now let's get to the next video. Welcome back everyone. Today we are reviewing another pellet rifle from Gamo. I hope I can get through this without choking on my words. Most of my viewers know that I have had my issues with Gamo pellet rifles. At one point I had gone through 11 Gamos and 7 of them were bad. My most recent review of a Gamo was the Gamo Magnum 22 caliber. That one actually turned out to be good. It had good power, it had good accuracy, and it was a pretty good gun. So now the record is 7 of 12 are bad. And the biggest issue is I have had with Gamos, other than erratic low power, is trying to get a sub 5-inch group out of them at 20 yards after 200-300 shots. This particular Gamo is the Gamo Whisper CFR 177 caliber. It is spring piston powered and probably one of the most accurate pellet rifles I have ever shot. There, I got it out. They claim it at 1100 feet per second, shooting whatever magic pellets they have at Gamo, and they claim 14.8 foot-pounds muzzle energy. This one was a little bit short on muzzle energy, but you know, their claim is 3 to 4 pounds of muzzle energy less than the average Magnum Springer, and you know, that's about where it came in. It has a 17.8 inch fixed rifle steel barrel. It is 46.4 inches long. They claim 30 pounds of cocking effort. I did not measure the cocking effort on this one, but it feels at most 30 pounds. And it's got their custom action trigger, the CAT trigger, and they claim it at 3.2 pounds of pull. And I did both the sound test and the trigger pull at the same time. This one came in at 88.8 decibels maximum. And the highest reading I ever got on the trigger scale was 2 pounds 15 ounces. At 5 pulls it averaged 2 pounds 12 ounces. So it's a very, very good trigger. Now, I did not adjust it. The second stage is still a little long on it. I just left it at the factory settings, and it was very good. It'll be a lot better once I adjust it and shorten it up a little bit. The gun is expensive. The cheapest I found it brand new was $251.91 at both Amazon and Walmart, and $299.95 from Gamo. I think Pyramid Air was like $284.95. But the gun does come with a lot of features, so let's take a look at this gun close up and we'll go from there. This is your whisper chamber mounted on the barrel, and your True Glow fiber optic sight, which is shrouded. That's good, it's well protected. Here is your the release for the barrel. You just pull back and it drops down. You can cock it, and then once it's cocked, it clicks back into place. This piece is plastic, I will add that. It's a nice blued steel barrel, no shrouding. Got micro click adjustable fiber optic sights in the back for both elevation and windage. It's got rubber inlays over the composite stock. Your stock mounting screws are beneath this, so if you have to tighten up your stock screws, you have to work them out. It's got this dovetail mount mounted onto the stock, and then it comes with a one-piece dovetail mount. It's heavy duty. 3 to 9 by 40 adjustable objective scope. And your elevation and windage adjustments. You got, feels like metal caps on them. And as you can see, you do not need any tools to adjust your elevation or windage. And it goes up to 9 power. And your eye relief piece. There is your cat trigger and your manual safety. Pull back, put it on safe, and pull forward to remove it from safe. It's got rubber inlays on the pistol grip type stock, and it has an adjustable cheek rest. They're shock absorbing rubber butt pad. And there's the screws that for your cheek rest adjustment. And it does come with warranty card, user manual, a hex wrench for adjusting your adjustable cheek rest, and a very tiny lens cleaning cloth, and a Torx bit wrench for your scope and stock mounting screws, and lens covers for your scope. So this gun was really accurate right out of the box. And when I took the gun out, I fired 5 shots over the chronograph using the RWS Hobby 7 grains, and it came in right at the mid 12 pounds of 12 plus pounds of muzzle energy, kind of where I expected it. And then I fired 2 shots from the shoulder just to see where the scope was at, and it looked pretty good. So I sat down and I had put up a fresh target, and I took 5 shots, adjusted scope, 5 shots, adjusted scope, blah blah blah, for 25 shots. I'm going to show you those 5 shot patterns in order. This is, you know, shots number 8 through 12 and so on. So let's take a look at that. Now that's as accurate as I've ever seen a pellet rifle right out of the box. And I was amazed. Shot a few different pellets, and I settled on two, the RWS Meisterkugeln and the H&N Terminator. So here, I will put up the Crony numbers on those two pellets here. Okay, and now let's go to the accuracy test. Not bad. So, believe it or not, that was not a very good accuracy test for me. There's several shots I thought that were going to be way off, and they were just a little bit off. And, you know, it's just a matter of how steady you can hold this rifle. And it's actually an amazing target shooter. It's easy to cock. It's a little awkward loading the pellets. You know, you got to completely cock it and then open up the breech and install your pellet. And that's one thing I didn't show you during the close-up, so let me show you that. And here you can see we're right in front of the scope, right behind the rear fiber optic sight. You cock your barrel, lock your barrel in place, put the gun on safe, and then you just roll your breech open all the way, and then you set your pellet in, and you got to push the pellet into the breech and then roll it, and you are now ready to shoot. So anyway, it was a little awkward at first till I found a comfortable way of going from the cocking position to rolling the breech open, installing the pellet. And after a dozen shots or so, I was getting the hang of it pretty good, and it felt kind of natural. My first feelings when I was cocking it was to pull the cocking lever down and then reach for a pellet, but nope, breech is still closed, so close it, and then I would roll the rifle over and put my pellet in. And you got to push the pellet all the way in to the breech and then roll your breech shut. And you know, after a while it was very comfortable shooting. I wish I had actually did a little more adjustment on the trigger and given it a shorter pull. I think my shot groups would have been a whole lot tighter. But all in all, for a target shooting rifle, this gun is a joy. And it does have enough power at 12.5 foot-pounds muzzle energy. It does have enough power to take out birds and pest squirrels and rabbits. If it's got more than enough accuracy to do a headshot every time. It's a very accurate rifle, and I was actually shocked. The price is a little bit up there. Now, I have seen refurbs. I've seen Field Supply, I think, had refurb, and I'm pretty sure it came without a scope. That one was $159, and there's actually a lot of refurbs on eBay, and you know, they're factory refurbished with the 3 to 9 by 40 millimeter adjustable objective scope, and the scope is working very well. And I've seen them for like $179.99. So you know, if you don't mind a refurb, it doesn't have quite the warranty that the brand new ones have, but you can save a lot of money. But as far as accurate pellet rifles, this is one of the most accurate I have ever shot. And I'm a little leery on the price point of a brand new one, but you know, there's a few other underlevers out there that I would like to take a look at before I would say this is the best. But you know, like I say, it doesn't have the most power, but boy, it is accurate. You know you're going to hit what you're shooting at with this one. And that's my review of the Gamo 177 caliber Whisper CFR. My name is Kenny Cormandy, and thank you for watching.